right, let's keep it real on the new Lattafa Asad Bourbon. It just touched down. I just dropped my full-length video on my channel, but I'm going to give you my thoughts on the first impressions as I have it recently sprayed and fully dried down. First off, doesn't have any bourbon in it.
Wait a minute.
I know it's bourbon vanilla listed in the notes, but that's not a real thing in the world. Bourbon and vanilla should not be intertwining unless it's barrel-aged bourbon in like a vanilla cask. So initially, I was hype on the fact that this might have boozy nuances in it because that's my type of vibe. That's not what you're getting off of this. Also, it's been said to have a comparison between a couple of other fragrances. For example, that one, this one, and this one. And I can confidently say, not really. The dope shit I can say about this fragrance is that it's not linear. It actually has a drastic amount of change. For example, on the opening, I get kind of a youthful style energy, like a little bit of a fuckboy type vibe, which is dope because that's what 90% of the people are looking for with scent profiles. It's that fuckboy energy, compliment grabbing, mass appeal type DNA. But when you start to amass a large collection of fragrances, you don't want redundancy in that collection. That's why some people feel that creators sometimes lean towards these artsy type scent profiles, which isn't normal for the common man. I'm not trying to be normal to the common man. I'm trying to be true to what my nose likes and share that content with y'all. So for bourbon, it opens up youthful, mass appealing, sexy. It is a DNA that's not going to turn off a single soul. Now, the dry down was more pleasantly surprising for me because it deviated a little bit from that young boy, fuck boy energy party vibe, drying down into a little bit more of an elegance and maturity. So I'm not mad at this scent profile at all. In my brain, I just wanted a little bit of a bourbon factor. I think a boozier element would have enhanced the sexiness of this fragrance. If you were already going to make something that is a tribrid or a combination of DNAs similar to the fragrances that I showed you, take that aspect and bump it up with a little bit of an alcoholic punch, and I think it could have completely shifted this into a wildly popular DNA. Now, it's still gonna be popular. It's handsome, price point is phenomenal, but I was looking for a little bit more of a wow factor. But to be completely honest, it balances well with the rest of the Asad lineup. If it just had that little bit of a boozier flair, this could have been an absolute problem. We work with what we got. So again, a lightly dusting cocoa powderish cherry type note with a dry down of a leathery component, some amber essences, and a bit more maturity. Are you gonna get compliments out of it? Yeah, if you don't look like shit or smell like ass. Is it gonna turn anybody off, or is there anything rancid or off-putting off this fragrance? No. Doesn't smell overly synthetic? No. There are nuances there of synthetics, but designers and niche fragrances offer synthetics also, so big fucking whoop. I think they did a nice job with this fragrance. I just expected a little bit more booze, but that's my personal taste. Is it worth the cop? If you got like 40 bucks, yeah, you'll be fine.